How's it going? It's Charles Botenston. It is October 8th, Wednesday, October 8th, I think. And it is, Wednesday, October 8th here in New York City. Getting a little chilly. And today I was deciding on the way from the subway what topic I wanted to discuss. And what I was debating is appreciation, walking through life with appreciation, or the ability to continuously do the right tasks every single day and having a structure to your day. But instead, I'm going to be discussing the little small advantages. So today, I'm kind of in a lull. Little in a lull because I started the day, and something that I always said to myself is that don't look at your phone until you're out of bed. If you look at your phone in bed, you're going to just sit there and you're going to go on Instagram, Facebook, email, ESPN, check out, I don't know, any other app, go shopping on Amazon, text, WhatsApp, I don't know. What's the other one with the little ghost icon? I forgot it. I should know that one. But I noticed that having a structure when you first wake up is so crucial, because today I'm in a lull, but it's because how I started my day. I didn't have the usual little successes that I build on. So, for example, I get out of bed, or actually I looked at my phone, I played around with it for a little bit, and then I got out of bed. I was in bed for about 20 minutes on my phone. It's like, dude, get out of bed. Get out of bed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, like, why are you just fumbling on your phone? That is bringing you no value. I didn't answer one email. I liked a couple of pictures, and I liked a couple of Instagram photos. What the heck? What the hell is that going to do for my day? Well, like, it does nothing. And it's like, maybe I need, you know what it's like? It's like you wake up with a bad hangover and you're like, oh, that's why I don't drink too much. It's the same thing today. Oh, that's why I don't play with my phone in the morning, because then the rest of my day, or the beginning part of my day, I'm going to be in a lull. So that's something that triggers my mind, that gives me certain amount of, like, if I do that, if I get out and I don't look at my phone, if I get up and I don't snooze my alarm, and then I make my bed, which I'm going to be talking about, I'm already in an accomplishment mode. I'm already just, let's go. What's next? What do I need to do? Okay, healthy breakfast done, shower, let's look good, ready to roll. You get into the subway, you feel like a rock star. You really do. You didn't snooze your alarm, you made your bed, you didn't play around with your little phone or your tablet, or you didn't turn on TV or read the newspaper in bed, or, you know, too long. So what I'm going to talk about is something that I got from a retired general, I think it was, and it was what he's learned in the military. He's been in for like 35, 40 years, like something ridiculous. And he was a general, and he was giving a speech. I wish I did the research for you guys. But he was giving a speech to recent college graduates. He was the keynote for graduating class. It was a big school. It's getting filmed and everything else. And one of the topics that he brought up, and I started to do, but I never realized why I did it and why it felt good, which is making your bed every single day. And actually, before that is coming home from work and hanging up your clothes, regardless if you had a couple of drinks, if you're tired, if it's late, if it's early, you'll do it later. Hang up your clothes, and then when you wake up in the morning, make your bed. Make your bed. Seriously. It sounds like, well, okay, Charles, thanks for wasting my 10 minutes of time. But seriously, when you make your bed, it's already a success. It's already a success to then eat better, to not watch the news, to not play on your phone. Because making your bed, it's not fun. It sucks. Making your bed sucks. You're just putting fabric over other fabric and then straightening it out, and that's it. Then you walk away, and then you get to just do it the next day. But you know what? It's that constant, every single day. There's two reasons. One is that, actually there's three. One is you're in accomplishment mode. Number two is you're doing a good habit. You're starting a good habit every day. And then maybe after that, you start another good habit every day, which is eat healthy. And then the third one is you come home and say your bed is a mess. This also comes down to, if your bed's a mess, then you're gonna just take your clothes and throw it on it. Or you're just gonna make it, you're like, it's since, and it goes back to a book I read. I don't have it around here. But the book is called The Something Instinct, Habit Instinct. I don't know, it's by Kelly McLaughlin. I just totally butchered that. The Something Instinct, I'll find it out. But it's an amazing book, and it goes over our habits and why we have habits and how to break habits and our instinct to do bad things and good things based on the mood we're in, based on if we've been drinking, if we break a habit. Oh man, I forgot the name of it. It's a good book. But essentially, when you do a good habit consistently, and then you layer another good habit on top of that, you just keep on building, and literally that's my day now. I wake up, I try, and I didn't do it today, I try and I leave my phone on airplane mode, I make my bed, I go down, I live in a duplex, I go downstairs, I then make a green shake, which tastes like shit. It tastes, ugh. This morning's was brutal. I don't know how to make a good shake, to be honest. I have no idea. People are like, oh, you just put in celery, broccoli, this, and then you get it and you're like, wow, this tastes amazing. You're like, what do you put in here? Mine tastes awful, and they're chunky. So I'm like, it's just brutal. I don't hold my nose. So if you come home, so this goes back to the instinct. If you come home that night and your bed is a mess, you're like, well, my bed's a mess. Who cares if I just throw my clothes on it? Or who cares if I don't put my shoes away? Or who cares if I don't, or if I read, or if you build good habits, other good habits will come into your life. So in other words, say you've stopped smoking for 6 months, and then you just happen to pick up a cigarette. Like you're walking by, you've had 2 drinks, you go outside, someone's smoking, you're like, oh, all right. And then you break and you smoke. Well, you had a couple of drinks, you then broke on a habit that you've not been doing in a while, which was not smoking, but now you started smoking. Your willpower, that's what it's called, The Willpower Instinct by Kelly McLaughlin. I don't know, she did a TED Talk and it was amazing. The Willpower Instinct, that's the book, and it's amazing. But your willpower, after you've broken a good habit, which was you've not been smoking, then you smoke, and then you have another opportunity to say no to something, say eat ice cream late at night or have a piece of pizza, you're not going to have the willpower to do that. You had a couple of drinks, so your mind's already in a different, then you broke a good habit, and now your willpower is like, screw it, whatever. Screw it, let's do it. As Richard Bronson says, screw it, let's do it. But he says, screw it, let's do it in a good way. When you're saying it, you're saying, screw it, let's do it in a bad way because you've broken a good habit and now you're eating ice cream. So this is what you do. When you come home and your bed is made, you're like, okay, my bed's made. I don't want to lay clothes on it. So then you hang up your clothes. So then that means your room's always clean-ish. Like mine is spotless because I don't have much in there, and I just moved in. So I have my clothes hanging up, I have my bed made, and it feels good. You come home and you're like, I don't need to do anything. I can do what I want to do. That's another reason, is that if you do it under the 2 minutes that you're given, in other words, David Allen says this in his book, Getting Things Done. And he says, if it's under 2 minutes, do it right then. Make your bed. You know what? It takes 2 minutes. Mine, you just have it down, go like this, put the pillows, and I have 6 pillows. I have a pillow underneath, a pillow on top, and then I lay another one here. That sucks. That's a pain in the ass. When I wake up, they're all over the place. You know what? It's under 2 minutes by the time I'm done, and it feels good. Accomplishment mode. I go downstairs, have my green drink, get in the shower, dress, look good, go outside. I then come home from work. My apartment's already made. I can now focus on other things that I want to do. Like, ironically enough, last night, I've been showering without a shower curtain for almost a week. But the way that my water hasn't been going out, because just the way that the shower is positioned, I wanted to clean up my bike and tune it a little bit. I wanted to get some paint off the tile in my bathroom. There's a couple of things that I did that was on my to-do list. I literally, out of the 10 things I had to do, I did 7 last night because I didn't need to clean my room or make my bed or do things that I did in the morning already. So I am able to accomplish that. Then when I come home, I move on to this. Then I move on to this. Then I move on to this. It is all a mindset. That's all life is. And it's never going to be easy. It is never going to be easy. And it's never going to stop. Just like taking a shower. You're never going to stop taking a shower. You're never going to stop brushing your teeth. You're never going to stop making your bed, eating well, exercising. Like, I didn't exercise today. Maybe I feel worse than I normally would. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, I didn't exercise. I was in a lull at the beginning of this, but now that I'm all fired up, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take on the day and make a video for my other channel, which is real estate. So anyway, make your bed. It's a small accomplishment, but you know what? You get into that accomplishment mode, and I'll add in something else, which is don't play with your phone. If you have an iPhone, just put it on airplane mode. Leave it on airplane mode. I recommend it is not your alarm. I recommend something else as your alarm. I have a totally different alarm. I have this big GE light that simulates the sunrise. So anyway, hopefully I zoomed in that whole time, but if not, whatever. I make a video every single weekday. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the morning. If you have any comments, obviously let me know. But I will be making one of these, so by the end of the year, I'll have 365, maybe even more. And it didn't turn off. Now it didn't turn off.